Hi, and welcome to the overview of my unit on genetics. Thanks to technology, students can connect from across the state, the country, and even the world. This course allows distance learners to work with their peers in an online environment. Google Classroom will allow students to collaborate, view materials and assignments, give and receive feedback, and be assessed by their teacher, all in this one online location. Google Classroom also contains many helpful online tools, Google Forms, Slides, etc., and directly links with other online platforms such as Edpuzzle, which streamlines the online process for all. A part of the learning process is providing students with learning resources. For this unit on genetics, resources such as Learn Genetics and Edpuzzle videos with Google Forms quizzes will be embedded with Google Classroom for easy student access. Students will also be encouraged to find and share via Google Classroom their own additional resources. This unit contains several projects created by the students. They will post their creations to Google Classroom. This serves several purposes. They are sharing their knowledge with their peers as if they were the teacher and viewing work by their peers for reinforced learning. Their work is also then available for assessment. There are 5 total outcomes for this genetics unit. Pause the video at any time and read these simplified versions of the more specific outcomes are listed on the unit plan. By the end of the unit, they will be able to accurately describe the structures and actions in the GIF on the right. Each outcome addresses an ISTE standard, an Arkansas State Science Standard, or both. Overall, they will be expected to conduct meaningful research online and use their findings to complete the projects. By the end of the projects, the students will be able to accurately describe DNA and RNA, the process of protein synthesis, how mutations may or may not impact form and function of proteins, and finally, they will intelligently debate a current topic in the field of genetics. The unit is broken up into 3 weeks with at least 2 learning objectives per week with an overall of 7 learning objectives. Again, feel free to pause the video in order to read the shortened objectives. The ABCD format learning objectives are on the written unit plan. This genetics unit begins with the students comparing and contrasting the molecular structure of DNA and RNA. Each objective that follows builds from this foundation. The final debate lesson objective is an accumulation of the knowledge gained throughout the unit. To gain this knowledge, they will research, working independently and with their peers, to create several projects, which we'll discuss next. Students will work in pairs to compare and contrast DNA and RNA. They will create a model of DNA in Tinkercad and a Venn diagram in Google Docs. Then they will work in small groups to create an animation of protein synthesis in Animaker. After watching their peers' Animakers, they will take a brief quiz on Google Forms. They will then work independently to explore the online resources regarding genetic mutations and then create a quiz for their peers to take. Each student will be responsible for making a quiz and passing his or her peer's quiz. The final project requires students to collaborate in Evernote and organize their position on a current topic in genetics. The debate will be conducted on Zoom for all class members to view and participate. For each project, a point range rubric will be provided to the student with the corresponding assignment. Here is the first rubric, which will accompany the Venn diagram assignment. It exemplifies the format that will be used on all of the rubrics. The rubrics will guide the students during the creation of their projects. It will also communicate clearly the expectations of the teacher. There are 2 quizzes during week 1 and 2, and the debate rubric will be the summative assessment. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to your feedback. Cheers!